Hi friends, today we will solve another Leetcode problem. That Leetcode problem number is 56. Problem name is merge intervals. What this problem states, given an array of intervals where intervals I equal to start I, end I, merge all overlapping intervals and return an array of non-overlapping intervals that cover all the intervals in the input. There are two examples are there. These intervals 1, 3, 2, 6, 8, 10, 15, 8. So they have given that output as 1, 6, 8, 10, 15, 18 and the explanation. What is this says? This since intervals 1, 3 and 2, 6 overlaps, merge them to 1, 6. Just like that, see 1, 3, 2, 6. So 2 is fall between 1, 3. So this interval 1, 3 and 2, 6 is overlapping. So we merge these two and we make it 1, 6. Okay. Similarly here in this 1, 4, 4, 5. So we merge these two and make it 1, 5. Correct. So see the pattern. How it is checking that these intervals are overlapping. The first element of the next interval should be less than the last element of the previous interval. Meaning, in other words, the last element of the previous element should be greater than, here it is greater than or equal to then the next element, then the first element of the next interval. I am repeat, last element of the previous interval should be greater than or equal to of the first element of next interval. I am writing here. Merge logic. When we should merge? First element of previous interval should be greater than or equal to last element of previous well should be greater than or equal to first element of next interval. This is the logic as per this examples. We can infer this, and this conclusion we will use in solving the problem. Okay, now we are saying here you see that all the intervals are sorted by their starting time, say 1, 2, 8, 15, 1, 4. But as per the start and end can be 0 to 10 to the power 4. So we can't assume that they will be sorted like that. 2, 6 can be come before, then 1, 3 like that. So when we will get these intervals input, first we will sort them. Okay. So to make this interval sorted, I get the intervals. Now variable sorted is equal to intervals dot sorted $0 first element should be less than $1 first element. If you hear about Swift, then it is that shorthand operators, right? It's $0 is less than $1 in $0 in the previous element, $1 in the next element. And as it is a two-dimensional array, so we can say first interval, first element should be less than next element, sorry, previous element, first element should be less than next interval, first element. Then with this logic we are sorting the array, means we are sorting the array based on the start time. We got the input, so whatever input will come, it will come in this format, like the whose start time is less will come first. Okay, now we will put a guard. If guard sorted dot count is greater than 0, else we will return an empty array. So what it is saying, that if my sorted dot count is greater than 0, then we can proceed, else we will return from here. Cool. Okay, now we'll define one result array like this, and here in the result, first we will append the sorted dot 0 first, means first interval. Cool. Now we will iterate over for current in this sorted. Okay, now we will take the previous variable, previous interval prep that I am taking is result dot count -1. Okay, now we have the current one also, right, previous. So now we will apply this logic, last element of previous interval, means if previous element n time 1 should be greater than equal to current element's start time. First element of the next element, the current one. Means what I am doing, see, if I in the result first I put this first interval. Now in the result we'll take one by one interval by merging them. So in this case we can say that result dot result count -1 in the last should be max of one second sorry, max of this one, that see, when this is happens, what you are doing, the previous that the start time of the previous interval is same, but the end time while you're merging is taking the maximum of the last element of the previous one and the last element of the next one. Like that, it is, let's say 1,5, and if it is 2,3, so whole interval can be merged to inside this, right? So start time will be same, last time will be maximum of last element of the previous one. So previous one comma current one. Okay. So this is done. Else means if the last element of the previous interval is not greater than equal to current element's first element, so current interval first element, that means they are not overlapped, so we can append that in my result, that is current. As you can see here, these two merge, so 1 comma c, but 8 comma 10 means, see, my result is become, when I did that 1 comma 6 here, okay, this result, first I got 1 comma 3 here, then I come next 1 comma 3 again comes, so 3 is equal to 3, so we made 1 comma 3 again. Next 2 comma 6 comes, see, 3 is greater than equal to 2, so we are taking 3 comma see 6, so 6 is coming, 1 comma 6, this is 1 comma 6. Next time it is coming as 8 comma 10, so 6 is less than 8, that means it is not overlapping, so directly we can append. Similarly 15 comma 18, 15 is not less than, greater than 10 is not greater than equal to 15, so you can append directly, right? So now you will return this result. Okay. So this is our solution. So we have done the dry run as well. Now I will run this. First we'll check the normal test cases are passing or not. What is the, okay, sorry, this one, normal one, it is accepted, the given test cases. See, 1 comma 3 output is merged to 1 comma 6, and here 1 comma 4 is 1 comma 5. Okay, now I will submit this. Yeah, it is also accepted. Now the time complexity and space complexity. See here, while we are sorting it, it takes time complexity O and log n, and this is On. So time complexity we can say, as we have used sorting, order of n log n, and space complexity, as we have taken an extra array, okay, to store the sorted one and store to the result. So this is also, we have taken extra space, and this is proportional to our input array, so that is when. So that's the solution. So if I am able to give you some knowledge through this solution, if you like this video, please give a like, and if you want to get this kind of videos in future, please subscribe my channel. Okay, and thank you for watching this. Bye.